Yeah. Let's have a couple for you, Jake. You've had a chance now to play against Carolina a few times. I think 3 times this year. I haven't really asked you about this before. Is it enjoyable to go up against your former team like that?
Uh, yeah, first time was a little weird, just kind of seeing all those guys again. I would say it's more enjoyable when it goes the way it did last night than it did that time before.
Yeah, absolutely. Did you learn anything about playing against your former team in those 3 games that you used last night?
Not really. I kind of knew the way they played, and you know what, they're a good team, and they're a well coached team, and they have a lot of promise. They have a lot of good guys, and they play the right way. So I'm happy for those guys, and it's a good challenge for us, and it's fun to play against a team that good.
I was gonna say when you played with them, I'm sure you knew how good a lot of those guys were, how big, how strong, how good of a forechecking team. But I mean, facing it, was that even a whole lot different level facing the forecheck?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. You sometimes take it for granted being on the other side of it, I think, and you don't realize how good you know, how good guys like Aho and Teravainen are, but you don't realize how good like guys like Jordo, like Stahl, and Niederreiter are down low. Those guys are heavy and they control pucks and they create a lot of opportunities for that team.
Last one I got for you is just on Zach Werenski. You've played a lot with him this year, obviously. Makes the All Star game. What have you learned about him that maybe you didn't know, or just in general, what have you learned about him this year playing with him?
Yeah, Z's a real down to earth guy. He's super normal. He's a nice guy, and everyone gets along with him. So he's a special player. He's kind of one of those guys that you see him. I think you'll see him off the ice and be like, wow, he's really big. I didn't realize how big he was, and he just does everything right. He can skate. Can keep up with anyone in the league, and he's a full package. So it's a lot of fun to be on his side.
He's a guy that this will be the last one for me on this one, but I mean, he's a guy that I think some people look at him if they don't watch him on a nightly basis, and they'll think like maybe he's not moving as fast as they think he is, or that kind of thing. Or I mean, he just seems like he's really kind of I guess smooth or calm out there. Is that one thing that you noticed playing with him? How calm he is and how he
Yeah,
calms
for
things
sure.
down?
Some guys look like they're working hard and they look like they're skating fast. And he's a guy that it he skates on the top of the ice. He doesn't need to expend much effort, and that is one of the reasons why he's so good.
All right, thanks, Jake.
Yeah. Thanks, Jake.